'cause the wind so high, it blew us all away. And things were really rock and roll when the band would play. But the favorite thing that I recall, the highlight of the day, was a crazy town of burnout man who laughed his time away. Oh, Mr. Clown, come on back away. Tell us one more joke of yours, it'll make our day. Oh, Mr. Clown, you're ahead of time. You don't have to worry if you lose your mind.
Funland commercial, take 5.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Bruce Berger.
And I'm Peter Pepperoni, his pizza pal.
And this week it's sneak preview at Funland. And that means
$1 on every ticket goes to a very worthy cause.
Isn't that so, Timmy?
Cut. Bruce, try not to be so rough on Timmy. Timmy's the poster child, remember?
Oh, sorry, Timmy. Hey, he's not contagious or anything, is he?
Where's my agent?
Employment at Funland is more than just a summer job. It is also fun. It is a place where the fun of work never stops. There are many fun positions available, such as park hostess and ride operator. But the fun doesn't stop there. No. Other exciting positions include fry cook, the litter patrol, sanitary napkin clog monitor, customer regurgitation brigade, lard courier, and scum scraper. Please sign the interview sheet and state your job preference. Does anyone have their application ready at this time?
Look, Sutterfield, staff photographer, just keep writing. We're doing some PR shots for opening week. Are you ever a model or anything?
Me, a model, right?
Yeah, just keep working. Don't even look up. Pretend I'm not even here, all right? My idea is kind of to follow an employee through the whole hiring process. You know, watch you filling out your forms, your job interview, getting your uniform fitted, stepping out of your clothes.
My name is Darlene Dorgner. I am a graduate of State University. I also attended the David Lee Roth University, where I studied rear projection. I type 300 words a minute. I can create my own software, and I hope to promote world peace through the use of electronic office equipment or superior firepower, whichever comes first.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Bruce Berger.
And I'm Peter Pepperoni, his pizza pal.
Do you know what time it is? It's time for Funland.
Cut. Bruce, that was great, but you spit on the lens.
Wasn't me.
Well, if you didn't, who did?
And don't blame Timmy. He's asleep. Wake him up. It's take 88.
Well, thank you, Miss Atkinson. What do you think? Anybody?
Bruce is a little frantic. He's a damn fruitcake.
I happen to like him.
Yeah, well, I do too. He's a likable fruitcake. It works for him.
Now, can somebody tell me why everyone has such a blind loyalty to this clown?
Anyone want to explain Bruce to Kristen? Mike?
Well, you see, Kristen, our Bruce Berger represents Brewster's Pizzeria Palace, home of the Pizza Burger. And every year, during opening week, Brewster's underwrites us just a little bit until the money comes in.
I know why you have a clown from Brewster's. What I'm asking is why you have a clown from the Twilight Zone.
Well, our Bruce has been with Funland since the park opened. He's one of the family. And he was a remarkably fine clown.
Mm-hmm. Is he clowned out or what?
Last year during opening week, we had what we like to call a slight problem with Bruce.
What Mike means is that Bruce went berserk in front of a group of 100 senior citizens who were at the park for Digitalis Day.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but if he can't go the distance like every other clown I know, then maybe he should find another pop stand on the Midway. I'm sorry, but you don't pay good money for sentiment. That you can get for free.
Now, I realize that
Fug
Bruce is a little
Jannies can't stop the
eccentric.
signal. Gloomtube today,
All right,
tomorrow,
he's a lot eccentric,
forever.
but he's not dangerous. He isn't dangerous, is he?
No.
There, you see? All we have to do is keep an eye on him during this opening week. The excitement makes him jumpy, and we wouldn't want to have another incident like that one last year.
We had to tranquilize him like we do the park dolphins.
Bruce is the goodwill ambassador for all of Funland. People love him. All we have to do is make sure that he doesn't speak to them.
Hi, job seekers. Do you know what time it is? It's time for fun with me, Bruce Berger. And can you guess what Bruce has in his pocket?
A hole for when you're bored?
No, I have a very special friend with me. And maybe we can coax him to come out. Please come out, sir. Please come out. Oh, come on, come out. No! Oh, please come out. All the boys and girls want to see you. Look! It's Peter Pepperoni.
Hiya, kids. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Bruce?
Hi.
Yes?
Mike will see you now. Hey, everybody, let's give a big round of applause to Bruce and his pepperoni.
Now, that's a hell of a slogan.
It's one of the promotional tie-ins for our opening. You shop that at the gate and you get $2 off the ticket price.
Great idea. If you can't sell it, give it away. That's what I always say. Oh, there's one change in the press releases. No more wax museum. I told operations to close it down. I've even had a few offers already on the wax figures. I'm going to put in something new, some kind of a thrill ride for the kids, maybe based on a cartoon character theme, you know, something silly and crazy.
Hi, Angus.
Hey, Bruce.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. I'll talk to you. Why don't you come by my office later and I'll buy you a Coke?
Well, thanks a lot. Say, Mike, can I come in and talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
May I come in too?
Yes, Peter, you can come in too.
You can come in. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I want the name on my check changed.
It's made out to you, isn't it?
No, it's made out to Neil Stickney.
Right. Neil Stickney. That's your name. It's been made out that way for 10 years.
That's why I want it changed. Why should Neil get the money?
Because you are... Oh, Christ.
What Bruce is trying to say is, why should Neil be the one getting the money when Bruce is the one busting his buns? Stop it. I can talk for myself.
Well, excuse me for trying to help, but I'm out there busting my buns too.
Will you please stop it? We'll talk about it later.
Later, it's always later.
Stop it. I'm sorry, but you don't know what it's like living with Peter.
Okay, listen. If you don't want the check made out to you, who do you want it made out to?
I want it made out to me, Bruce Berger.
So you're saying don't make it out to Neil?
Forget Neil. Mike, I heard that Neil once had a nervous breakdown. Huh?
Brucey, ever think about endorsing some other kind of product? Maybe, you know, like, how about mixed nuts? Never. Okay, look. I'll call accounting Monday bright and early and see if we can get the name and the check changed, okay?
Thanks a lot, Mike.
One more thing. We want a bigger dressing room. The one we got right now is too small. Too small.
I guess with you and Bruce and Neil in there, it does get kind of crowded.
I'll say it does.
Well, it would be nice. I'll tell you what, Mike. I'll come by later and give you a list of all my demands, okay? Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Where are we gonna go to eat?
Oh, let's eat at the commissary.
The commissary.
Good day, Funlanders, and welcome aboard. VIP night is only 7 days away, so start practicing your smiles. Remember, a funlander without a smile and a hello is like a cheerleader without her pom-poms and her clothes.
Well, well, well. Chip Cox. Is that a blue windbreaker you know? Have they gone and made you a junior supervisor? A nickel an hour. What are you gonna do with all that extra money?
Sutterfield, just take the picture.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Cox. Real good. Show us one. Perfect, except you have a little brown at the edge of your nose. Yeah, right. Perfect.
I'm Chip Cox, your junior supervisor. And I'll be instructing you today in the proper working procedure of the watermelon theme concession stand. Now, how many of you are good with knives?
I'll get you. Whoa. The key to Funland security is getting the job done without getting in the way. Now, kid is breaking into a line. What is your reaction? Let's say I'm the kid breaking in. Darlene, how would you handle it?
Freeze, maggot brainer. Your balls are history. How's that?
This is a Brewster's crust bun. It is manufactured in Toronto and then shipped to Cleveland, where the mozzarella cheese flavor paste laminate is applied. Every morning, take your pepperoni stencil and apply 3 and only 3 of your pepperoni glob dots.
I'm not sure what Neil wants. You know, Angus, I am no psychologist, but I don't think Bruce even knows that he is Neil Stickney anymore. Look, you sure you don't want to think about retiring, Bruce?
No.
All right, how about getting Brewster's to send him back to clown college, just for the opening week, please?
Didn't you ever throw sticks in the stream when you were little? Some of them caught the current and went right by the rocks and the limbs, and some of them didn't. Some of them got stuck in a sandbar or trapped in a backwater, and they never could seem to find their way back to the fall. I put Neil in that group.
Oh, come on. You're a businessman. Bruce is a clown.
Not in the beginning. Well, when I met Bruce, when I met Neil, he was right out of college. He was our original accountant, and he could really make a balance sheet dance.
Well, that must have been before Neil had his nervous,
breakthrough? Listen, Neil is gonna be just fine. Believe me, it's not the alligators you have to watch out for in the swamp. No, it's the mosquitoes. And speaking of mosquitoes, is Hurley up to speed yet?
Oh, God. Still pitching slow ball.
Seems to me there's something kind of dense about him. What about Kristen? Isn't she just a little bit...
aggressive, pushy, abrasive?
Now, wait. She's all right. She's brand new, right out of grad school, and she wants to be sure to make success with her company. I hired her just because I knew she'd be tough. Hey, look at this, will you? Just, look. This is great. There's something about the air this time of year.
Ah, yeah. It smells like money.
Everything is great. The park looks great. The kids look great. And when we open, we are going to be great.
But he managed to walk to work every day to his job at the Skillet Creek Grill. And that employee had a wooden foot.
Thank you. And thank you. Well, now, here's somebody we all know. Steve Murphy, Murph the Surf.
How many kids out there listen to me on Q91? Let me hear from you. How many of you watch midnight videos? All right. How many people out there think that Bruce Berger's feet are as big as his shoes. Woo! Hey, Bruce, who does your wig? General Electric? So remember, when things are really down, kids, at least you don't have to be the man in the clown suit. Keep listening to me. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Hey, all right.
Thanks, Steve. Well, boys and girls, I realize, looking out over your sea of eager young faces, exactly why Funland gets better every year. Now, there have been some rumors circulating that I am planning to sell the park to developers this year. All I can say is that they don't know Angus Perry very well, because the day that they take this park away from me, it will be over my dead body.
The body, that of Angus Perry, owner and operator of Funland, dead at age 58. The body was discovered less than an hour ago in the brackish backwaters of the Costawalla River.
748.
Mr. Perry's coupe de ville was found parked on the bridge above with a suicide note taped to the steering wheel. With the Live Action News ICAM, I'm Jana McMartin for WSUX. Bob, back to you.
Thank you, Jenna, for that tragic report. When we come back, Sonny has rain in the forecast.
Mike Spencer, can I help you? Yes, Shelley, I'm watching the news. Uh-huh. It's tough. Well, yeah, sure. The VIP preview's already scheduled. And... yeah, the funeral's on Thursday. The eulogy. I don't know. Who's doing the eulogy?
Well, boys and girls, I guess we all know what time it is for Angus. Our beloved father of Funland has bought himself a season ticket on God's roller coaster. He was the father of our family, and like all families, I guess we had our differences. I remember Mr. Hurley leaving Angus's office one afternoon, shouting at me, "That incompetent son of a bitch is too old to run an amusement park. Why doesn't he just die?" Well, he has. I remember Mike. Mike would confide in me that Angus's beloved Funland was just another pit stop on the road to someplace better. And I remember Angus, the thrill he would get every time Miss Willingham would bend over and sharpen her pencil. He would look at me and say, "Bruce, I'd love to take my shoes off and run barefoot through her tits."
It's true. I mean, he was the nicest man I ever met in my life.
And now, let's bow our heads. Dear God, why did you take our Angus when you could have had any one of these people? Amen.
I never thought this would happen to Angus like this. Did I tell you I met him in a bowling
I know
alley?
this has been a strain for you having to get these arrangements in such a short time. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Perry, I just want to say that we'll all miss Angus very much. Oh, what a lovely dress. Black makes you look thin.
Mrs. Perry, we're all very sorry about Angus. Please accept our condolences.
Thank you, Mike. Oh, by the way, I've sold the park to Amnico.
You've sold... Excuse me, Mrs. Perry, but... well, it's just that I've always thought of Funland as being, you know, in the family.
Well, that's what made me feel so comfortable. I've sold it to a family. The DeMoros. Mario DeMauro and his sons. They own Amnico. I really didn't want to sell it at first, but they did put up a lot of collateral. The bulk of the Funland stock.
But, Mrs. Perry, with Angus gone, you own the Funland stock.
Well, they bought the company, so they own the stock now. I guess they can put it up for collateral if they want. It's called a... Oh, what is it?
A leveraged buy.
Yes, that's what it was. A leveraged buy. You know, Angus always said that Bruce was such a financial wizard before he went and lost his interest in money.
So, what's leveraged buying?
Oh, leverage buying is getting more and more common. It sounds like you're buying what you're getting, when in fact, you're selling what you're buying. Leverage buying. Well, that's what Neil says, anyway. But what does Neil know? He never has any fun.
Well, anyway, they'll be at the offices tomorrow and explain the whole thing.
Mrs.
I'm Mario DeMauro. This is my son, Carlo.
Papa.
This is his brother, Larry. See Carlo if you have a question. See Lawrence if you have a problem. Carlo?
This is a get-acquainted meeting. We have had access to the company files and know everything about you, and you don't know anything about us.
I'm not interrupting anything. Say, Mike, this is the complete list of my demands I told you about. Review it and go over it with these people. I'll be back in my dressing room. Thank you.
Who is that guy?
The local Bruce Berger. A few changes we would like to make.
Excuse me, just one more thing. Do you know how long you're going to be?
Larry.
Hi, how do you do? I was... All right, it's no rush, no rush. I can be leaving. I'm at my room all day.
Thank you, Larry. No problem. There are 3 changes we would like to make. First, Michael Spencer will assume temporary responsibility as general manager until a permanent replacement is recruited. Second, we want everybody to cut expenses by 20%.
20%? What are you, some kind of an echo? I want everybody to cut 20%. They gotta feed the kitty. If the kitty don't get fat, I get mad.
Third, Bruce Berger needs a bigger role in the opening.
I am having a nightmare.
Not our Bruce Berger.
Not that idiot in the wig. I mean the national Bruce Berger.
The National Bruce Berger will be arriving shortly. Brewster's Pizzeria owes us one. Questions? No? Then let's get going.
And remember, feed the kitty. I want a 20% cut. I make room in my operations for people who can cut.
You know, I kind of like your hair. It kind of does something to me.
Oh, thank you. You know, I always say, why look natural if you have the time, you know?
Let me just say, Mr. DeMauro, your organization may be the salvation of this park.
Well, thank you.
You know, it's it's very refreshing to meet a man who knows the value of cutting overhead while raising production at the same time. You let me know if there's anything I can do to make your transition any more pleasant.
Actually, there is one thing. We need to locate Neil Stickney.
Who?
Neil Stickney. He's a major stockholder in Funland.
I've never heard of him. But I will research the corporate records for you.
Good. And, Kristen?
Yes, Mr. DeMauro.
Do it quietly.
So, where are we going?
What are you talking about?
On our date this Friday?
Date? We have a date?
Look, I know you're overwhelmed by all this. I mean, humble employee being favored by the high-profile park photographer, but...
Look, I have no interest in going anywhere with you.
Does that mean no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why not?
Well, for 3 reasons. You happen to be arrogant, conceited, and egotistical.
Hold on. Egotistical and conceited are the same thing. That leaves you with 2. I'll pick you up on Thursday.
I'm busy.
How about Friday?
Look, I'm working late. Doug, I just don't have any interest in you. You're not my type, okay?
I see now. You're the one who's egotistical. You're the one who's conceited. You're a snob.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I mean, you don't even know me, and yet I'm not your type. You are a snob.
I am not.
Then why won't you go out with me?
Well, maybe I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Okay, how about Saturday?
Friday.
8 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Okay.
Guess I showed him.
Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away. That's where my heart is turning ever, down where the old folks lay. Way down upon the how I love you, Swanee River. That's where the old folks stay.
What was that? Singing? Dancing? God, I've seen epileptics kick higher during a seizure.
Well, for Christ's sake, Ruth Ann, would you please get Mr. Joseph another cup of coffee? And make it fresh.
For God's sakes, get those arms down. This is not a float in the rose parade.
Okay, Bertram, here is a revised schedule for the VIP preview, okay?
This pile of poodle poop will not be ready for VIP day.
Oh, not now, Bertram. I have my own problems, okay?
I told you when I took this job, this is one Barry that doesn't come equipped with a wand.
Bruce?
Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, big guy?
Say, don't you say hello to me?
Hello, Peter. Listen, Bruce, could we have a moment without Peter? Just you and me?
Okay, I can take a hint.
Listen, now that we're alone, I want to find out, are those new boys, they're going to play ball with us? Because if not, Mike, I may not work the park opening this year.
Bruce, you're not going to be working the park opening this year.
But I work it every year. I've always worked it every year. It's my wooden jubilee. What about the spend opening day with Bruce burger contest? Angus would never let this happen.
Yeah, I know. But Angus owned the park. I don't. You see, these new owners, you know, they want the real Bruce Burger.
The real Bruce Burger? He's the real Bruce Burger.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say real. I meant to say the national Bruce.
That no talent.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, another thing, he's gonna need your dressing room too, okay?
Well, where are we gonna dress?
Well, I will think. Hey, I know what. We can put you in the Wax Museum. Wouldn't that be great? You love the Wax Museum.
That's no good. There's no privacy there.
It's closed. Angus closed it. Don't you remember? Okay, look. I'm gonna need you to start packing this stuff up and getting out, okay? So, need any help with some of this? Or?
No, it's okay. It's Peter and I can do it all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thanks. You're a real funlander.
Okay. Oh, you're a real funlander. You're a real piece of candy, you are. way to me. Why didn't you say that to him? Stop it, would you? You make me want to puke, but you can't puke. Stop it.
Mr. Pizza Burger. Hey, big guy, how you doing? Chad, Mike Spencer, Funland. I really appreciate you know you're making me look. Chad, you have to understand.
Absolutely not. I told you on the telephone, it's bad enough you make me deal face to face with the little snots at all, but I will not spend an entire day with one of them just because he won some inane contest one of your cretins dreamed up.
Chad, we promised the child the real Bruce Berger. Now,
read my lips. I refuse. Absolutely. No negotiations. I will not spend 1 minute with your precious little lucky winner.
You know, Chad, if I could get...
I want to play Hamlet, damn it, not a hamburger! Oh, please. Listen, I realize that a tiny mind can make even the simplest mental tasks difficult, but try to understand. I don't like this. Any of it. I'm doing it for one reason, and one reason only. That reason has nothing whatsoever to do with liking children, which I don't, with liking those dreadful little gut bombs you call pizza burgers, with liking anything about this wretched little business you call public relations. It has to do with money. Pure and simple. Filthy, frigging lucre. Now, I've given you my career for it, my reputation, my name. Leave me my soul. This is my dressing room. God, what a dive. Who are you?
I'm Bruce.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. This is the image I'm projecting to the urchins of America? God help us all. You used this on your face. Your pores must be the size of nickels.
Don't worry. All of this will be out of here soon. You were supposed to be out of here, bozo!
Bruce, I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Chad, you know Peter Pepperoni, don't you?
Put that stupid puppet away or I'll use it to blow my nose.
Tell him to shove a pole up his ass and we'll use him to mop the floor. It sure is dark in the Wax Museum now that it's closed.
Where have all the wax figures gone?
Oh, so this is what life is like at the top. Gee, the air is so thin here. I can scarcely breathe. Come on, Peter. This is just temporary. You wait. Pretty soon I'm gonna start throwing my weight around. Ah, take an enema. I'm warning you, Peter. Don't get fresh with me. I could just throw you across that room. Oh, I'm so scared. Look at me. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Well, just stop it, would you? Sit down. Say, could you give me a cigarette? No!
Come on, Peter. Give your partner a cigarette.
Oh, he isn't my partner. No. I'm a solo act now.
You know, Bruce, the whole world's coming apart. It's not the time to ruin a beautiful partnership. Last year, this was a pretty good setup. I had friends here I could call at home. But times change. Now I'm being shipped off to a museum in Chicago with Richard Nixon. Oh, thanks, Angel. Now, get back in the box, and I'll be there in a minute. Look, Bruce, what I'm trying to say is that the problems of three little people, in your case, Bruce, Neil, and Peter, don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Look, I'm not much at making speeches, but I know you gotta take what you can get.
Yeah. But you would never take this. You never took this in any of your movies.
But that was back in the 40s when a guy can shoot a few people and make a difference in the world. But times have changed. Look at me, I'm Chicago bound, and I can't even pick my own company.
What am I gonna do?
For one thing, you can stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Denise Wilson.
What do you want now?
Why, Denise, is that you? What are you doing here? This is like the reform school for the UN.
Well, I went out with you, that's why. And I broke a date with Chip to do it.
Well, I compliment you on your taste, but since when can Chip Cox reassign people?
Well, you can get Hurley to do it.
Ah, T.G. Hurley, huh? I think this calls for a little retaliation.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No. No. Oh, come on. I have to go to college. I need the money.
Something subtle yet appropriate.
No.
A real case of adolescent vandalism, I think.
Wait.
Mrs. and Mr. Peppers. This is Doug Sutterfield, our staff photographer here at Funland. Doug, Mr. Peppers is the driving force behind Rectal Supplies. I want a great shot.
Rectal Supplies, huh? Hey, we should take the shot over where it says deliveries in the rear.
He's funny.
Why don't I have the three? I got a great idea. Why don't we have the VIPs and the junior supervisor take a shot of you right over here? Come on, Mr. and Mrs. Pepper. Go ahead. Okay. Right there, we'll get the water in the background. It'll be beautiful. Stand there. Let's see. Oh, that's wonderful. If we can get a little closer, please. Just a little back up now. We'll get you right in there. Perfect. Beautiful shot. But Mr. Peppers, if we could just have your arm around your lovely wife. There we go.
You're on report! I'm putting you on report!
You can buy it at the store.
Oh, no, you can't. These are the official Bruce Berger funny flowers.
And he's not really Bruce Berger. He's just an actor.
I'm not.
The National Bruce Berger is signing autographs in the Candyland section.
There's the real Bruce Berger.
Now, wait a minute, kids. No, don't eat. You want to see my funny walk?
This is security, paging Mr. Wally Pepper. Paging Mr. Wally Pepper. Please come to the frontier section of the park and pull your wife out from under the mechanical bull.
Ladies and gentlemen, Funland has come to the end of another fun day. The park is now closing, but we remind all our VIPs that the grand opening is this weekend. So be there. Thank you. And have a safe trip home.
You said you knew where the keys were.
I
I do know, Wally. They're in the car.
I said check the keys, not lock the keys.
This Officer Dortner, I've got a 2079er. Somebody locked their keys in their car, Jerkamo. All right, clear the area. Stand back, please. Stand back. Get the little lady out of here. Come on, folks. Stand back. Stand back. Come on, I got other people to take care of. Thanks for coming to Funland. Have a good day.
Good morning, Funlanders. Only one more day until grand opening.
Well, I see everyone is here. Well, we have noticed in the newspaper that there is some speculation about Amnico's takeover of Funland. And there have been some responses from within the company that are not compatible with our business philosophy. Frankly, we're disappointed.
Pissed.
Open your folders. We have listed more appropriate responses. Here, page 3. Possible question from the press. Does it disturb you that Amnico is the object of a federal investigation? Now, your reply might be, investigations of the nature mentioned are conducted by our own federal government, much of which is located in the District of Columbia, our nation's capital. Funland is certainly in favor of government of one kind or another, and most of the management here are citizens, and some are still registered voters and have participated in federal elections. So, there.
Memorize it. Let it sink in like cement.
Now, the problem is how to draw attention away from these unfounded rumors and focus attention on the good, wholesome fun that is Funland. Now, case in point, the Golden Horseshoe Review. It needs to be spicier.
Spicier?
Tits.
A Vegas-style chorus line.
Tits. Any problems?
No, I'm a big tit man myself.
Second on the agenda, a replacement for the former Wax Museum. I think we've found the theme for our new attraction. Everybody, this is Byron Mandel. He did most of his work at the past 2 World's Fairs. Byron?
Hello. This idea is awesome. Celebrity, death, and disease. It's like a roller coaster ride through the Betty Ford Clinic. The people ride through in these little hearses past the audio animadroid displays. Now, this is Natalie Wood's rowboat. See how that works? Then we have the king of rock and roll on his throne. Oh, it's so sad, so sad. Then we have John Lennon in front of the Dakota. They die every 30 seconds. I can move that up to 20 seconds if you needed to move the crowd through any faster.
Nah, 30 seconds is fine.
Good. Inside, we have Jimmy Hoffa's body being dumped into the cement to make a bridge abutment in New Jersey.
Philadelphia.
Thank you, Byron. Now that is fun. You have the green light. Go ahead and draw up the blueprint. Mike, we'll need to have a meeting about how to promote this. Well, that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Excuse me. Now, are you sure this attraction is a good idea? I mean, I'm not sure it's going to draw the right crowds. Of course, it'll probably make a lot of money.
Then what's the problem? Ah, I see. Not your taste. Kristen, Amnico is a leisure service company. We don't make money questioning how people recreate. We just supply the recreation.
Let me explain business to you. Al Capone, may he rest in peace, once said, you can get anything you want with a smile and with a gun. But you can get a lot more without a smile than you can without a gun. You understand?
You'll have to forgive Papa. He's a bit old-fashioned.
Well, what's good today?
Look at here. We got fresh hot burgers with apple pie. It's funk with all beef chunk. Coffee with donuts, you can't slam dunk. We can't get loud with a hot French fry, and you can't be late with a chocolate shake. The ice is cold, hot dogs are not. The service is good, we almost forgot.
I'll have a hamburger, please.
Give me one of those, too, will you, Bruce, with some cheese on it?
And a cheeseburger, please. Yes, thank you very much. What are you doing here?
Don't forget the beans.
Beans, please.
Maybe some peas, too.
Peas, please.
Will that macaroni?
Macaroni, please.
Oh, and cream corn. That's my very whole favorite.
Oh, I remember. Oh, cream corn, please. A lot of it, thank you. Oh, that's good.
Couple of brownies.
Couple of brownies.
And let's top the whole thing off with an orange drink.
Okay, let's top the whole thing off with an orange drink. Maybe I'll even get myself an orange drink, too. What do you think of that, huh? There you go.
A little hungry today, huh, Bruce?
Well, half of it's for... Yes, I'm hungry. I'm quite hungry. I'm so hungry I'm almost starved.
I haven't eaten in days. How you been? Pass us something.
Oh, you know, you should really cut down on salt. It's bad for your blood pressure.
Huh? So, what happened at the funeral? Tell me all about it. Was it great, huh? Oh, hey, who did my eulogy?
I did. Yeah, I told them how you were the father of Funland and how we were all one big happy family. And
oh, Bruce, that's sweet.
Oh, well.
Darn it, I wish I'd heard the thing, but, well, the lid was shut. Tell you what, though, I really am glad to see you.
Oh, I am so glad to see you. Do you know what the DeMorrows did to me?
Did to you? What do you think they did to me? This isn't ketchup, you know.
They killed you? But why?
To get Funland. This is the ideal place for them, don't you see? It has a huge cash flow. You can launder money here. You can hide excessive profits from shady business dealings. It's a great tax loss. And on top of that, the whole plant's worth a fortune. Come on, you remember Bruce used to be in finances before you lost your interest in it. Well, I didn't forget. I've been taking good care of you. I'm the one that set you up with that stock plan.
Yes, I remember that. Thank you very much.
Oh, boy, am I hungry.
Well, of course you're hungry. You've been dead for 3 days. But which one of them killed you? Larry?
Larry. Keep an eye on that briefcase of his.
Oh, well, we gotta do something.
No, that's why I came to see you.
Okay.
We're not coming to use the Funland. Oh, no. No. Bad enough they stole it. They're not going to ruin it, too. No, we are going to stop them.
Yes, sirree. We're going to stop them hand in hand. Shoot from the hip. Yeah.
Oh, hell yes. Remember when I started this place? Well, I used to do the bookkeeping. I'd order the souvenirs.
Wait a minute,
I'd mop the floor.
What do you mean,
We did the bookkeeping. We ordered the souvenirs.
Yeah, Neil Stickney.
Neil Stickney, huh? That's right. He did do a lot then.
Did he? We had good times in those days, though, huh?
You know, this was all I was able to find on Neil Stickney. For some reason, his file is incomplete. And he was on the payroll up until last week, so he must have worked in a park somewhere.
Is Mike around? I gotta see him.
Well, Bruce, why don't you try his office? Now, let's see. Where were we? Oh, here. Well, look, I found out that Neil was one of the original Fundland partners. Now, I checked his mailing address, but he hasn't lived there for 10 years. You know, it's almost as if he has disappeared.
That would be nice.
What?
The DeMauros killed Angus, I swear. Larry's got the gun in his briefcase. See, it's all a matter of hiding tax profits and tax losses. Amnico sells out to Amniplex. Amniplex sells out to Amni Realty. Amni Realty says the property is too valuable to be an amusement park. So Amniplex takes the loss while Amni Realty cleans up.
How do you know all this?
Angus told me in the cafeteria.
Angus? Perry? Round, jovial, sweet, silver-haired Angus?
That's the one. Now, Angus says we can block the sale to Amniplex if we buy the remaining stock options, which go public in the next 2 weeks.
That isn't the point.
I know, but the point is this isn't their park. This is our park. Angus built this park. 25 years ago, this place was just a merry-go-round in a cornfield, and now it's a shrine to fun. People go to church to pray. They go to polls to vote. Well, they come here to have fun.
Give me two and make them good.
Well, Burger, what are you gonna do? Give me one.
Yeah, Bruce. Tell us what you're gonna do. Now that you're all washed up, hey, no offense, but a dead man and a wax figure, well, there just ain't much of a match for the DeMauros. One for Peter, and dealer takes two.
The way I figure it, Bruce, your back is to the wall. It's just a matter of time before they kick you out of here. It is up to you to stop them. You're the only one that can do it. You are the only one who can save the park for the kids and the families and the generations of Funlanders yet to come.
Yeah, but how?
Sabotage. Sabotage the grand opening. That'll show them.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a little extreme, isn't it?
Yeah, I felt that way once. Back in '39 in Paris. That's when the crowds marched in and my girl walked out. I was left with 50,000 Jerrys breathing down my neck and a sick feeling in my gut. That's when I found out that sometimes you gotta cut off your hand in order to get rid of the rash.
What the hell is he talking about?
Sabotage. It's not a bad idea, Bruce.
And fire Bertram Joseph, the artistic director. We're bringing in our own man.
I know we're trying to make cuts, but these are deductions in the kids' salaries. You're asking for problems.
If they don't like it, the bus is on the corner. And you'll note we are cutting the weekend rock concerts. Too much cash outlay up front. Questions? Comments?
Yeah. I'll shoot straight, okay? It's about your brother Larry. Some people have problems about his behavior.
Papa, Lawrence is being bad again.
This is what breaks a father's heart. He has 2 sons. My son, Carlo, he shines like a light. He's sensitive, looks good in a suit. My other son, Lawrence, he's selfish, vindictive, spiteful, ill-tempered and low. A real puppy kicker. Takes after his mother. But down deep, he's really a good boy.
As you can see, Larry's little problem worries us all. Thank you for noticing. Any more comments?
Yes. And I'd like to talk about Bruce Berger. Now, I know we like him, but the days of the happy Funland family are over. Now, this is a corporation and not a charity. We have 2 Bruce Bergers here, 2. I think if we need to cut the budget, that's a good place to start.
Look, Bruce has always been the what I'm saying is Bruce is Funland. There's no other way I can say it. If it's not enough, then it's not enough.
Dump the bozo.
It's not enough. Would you take care of that, Mike?
Me? Oh, no, wait a minute. No way.
Good. Larry can handle it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Thank you, Mike.
Now, here's how I see it. The enemy's 2 major divisions are food and beverage and operations. Knock them out, and the rest fall like a house of cards. The key is confusion, unbridled chaos. The 2 weakest points, clock tower and the PA system. How do we knock them out? The computer. The XG7000 Cobra Mark 6. Break the code, and you break the park.
Good morning, park personnel.
Brucey feels good today. Zowie, does Brucey feel good? And tomorrow is the opening. Yes, the opening. And we are going to pow! Bring Funland to its knees. Hey, where's...
Oh, he's gone. They picked him up about an hour ago. Probably on his way to Chicago by now. Oh, come on, Bruce. I'm sorry he's gone too, but we did give it a try, didn't we? Look, it's not your fault. I mean, we've all got to go sometime. Believe me. You know, I wish they had killed me in cotton. You simply cannot get stains out of this polyester. Well, guys, I gotta be going. The party's over, and I am late.
Late for what?
It's just a little joke, Bruce. Relax. You know, you win some, you lose some. So long, Peter.
Bye, Angus. It's been real.
Goodbye, Bruce. I won't be seeing you again. So take care of yourself, okay? I'm sorry. But there was nothing we could do.
Boy, dead people give me the creeps.
Bruce.
Angus?
Bruce, where are you? This isn't easy for me. I know how you feel about the job. The DeMorrows want you out. You're fired. I'm sorry.
It's that national guy, isn't it, Mike? They really want him, huh? First he takes my dressing room, then he takes my job. He wants it all, doesn't he, Mike?
No, listen. I'm really doing you a big favor. This could be the beginning of a good thing for you. You can get a real job out there. Listen to me. The DeMorrows want you out of here tonight. Security needs your park ID, and wardrobe needs the costume, the wig, and the shoes.
They want my suit, huh? They want my wig, huh? They're gonna give... I'm telling you, Mike, that Chad, he's an imposter. He hates kids. He told me so. Now, the real Bruce Berger, he loved children.
If it were up to me, you could keep it. But wardrobe needs it, okay? Look, do me a favor and make this one easy for me. Look on it as an adventure. After tomorrow, you won't be Bruce Berger. Starting tomorrow, you'll be Neil Stickney, okay? I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do, Peter.
Where'd you get that? First you mess with the computer in the clock tower. Now you steal Larry's briefcase. Say, maybe you better put that away. Come on, Bruce. Put it away. Bruce, this is the last time I'm gonna say. You know, the national Bruce Berger is a person, too. And I don't think the boys and girls will like it one bit if you blow him away.
Then screw him.
Your attention, please. This is Park Security.
The big one! Thank you, and here's your Funland discount card.
Movie parks are red temporary zone until you receive your yellow ID sticker, which points to movie park.
The big one! Thank you, and here's your Funland discount card.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Funland's grand opening, where the fun never stops. Besides all the great rides and super attractions, we have some extra special treats in store for the whole family.
Dear Heavenly Father, for the fun we are about to receive, may you make us truly thankful. And let us remember, while we are having fun, not to enjoy ourselves too much, for that would be sinning.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
We've come out to Funland to have fun, and you're all gonna damn well have fun if I have to beat it at it.
And remember, before you use the water fountains, be sure and let me spray the handle with disinfectant. And don't use the park restrooms. If we have to use the restroom, we're going to go back to the Winnebago.
Good God. I think I'd rather be shot than go through this day.
Be open in 30 minutes. Funland will be open in 30 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Funland is now open. Let the fun begin.
I don't care. No. I said close the gates. It's only 8:30. Don't let anybody else in.
Mike, look. It's our first lost child of the day.
What did you bring her up here for? Take her down to family reunion.
Well, I tried, but nobody's there yet. Did you know somebody opened the park a half an hour early?
Yes, yes. Let the kids stay here. I gotta get down there and see what's going on.
You know they had this ride tied into some kind of charity? Well, you're my agent, man. You're supposed to tell me these things. Yeah, well, do I get a cut or what? Well, look, man, this deal is supposed to promote me, not some kind of stupid charity. Oh, yeah? Well, listen to this, pea-brain. You just screwed yourself out of a job.
Welcome to Funland. While you are enjoying your wait in line,
Shut up! What the hell are you doing? It's 8:30. You're not supposed to be open.
Can you believe I let those Philistines talk me into this?
God, the power of the dollar. An entire day with some fawning little yard ape.
Chad.
2 years at Juilliard. 2 more at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. An apprenticeship at the Guthrie. Private instruction and direction by some of the more visionary minds in contemporary classical theater. And for what?
Chad,
I've played Henry V, Mark Antony, Romeo, Iago, Oberon, Richard the frigging II, for the love of God, and now I'm playing a pizza burger. A pizza burger! And I could have been another Olivier.
Chad,
The effortless power of a young Richard Burton, the Washington Post said. And now I'm on national television hawking junk food to 5-year-olds. And you tell me not to be depressed.
Well, Chad, if you don't like it, why do you do it?
My love. Does nothing remain in that admittedly lovable but limited mind of yours long enough for anything resembling a thought process? Don't interrupt. Listen closely, because I won't repeat it again. In over 10 years, with some of the most prestigious repertory companies on this planet, the most money I ever got paid, the largest sum I ever received for my talent, the most generous compensation ever given me for pouring my heart out in iambic pentameter on the legitimate stages of this country was $500 a week. Before taxes. I couldn't keep my manicurist around for that amount. An entire day with a child. I'd rather be dead.
Chad,
Leave me alone. Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York.
You can't do what you're doing and get away with it. You've mistreated employees and terrorized the entire staff. I'll stay through the grand opening, but after today, I'm gone.
No. You're gone now. Larry, why don't you help Mike find his car?
The same way you helped Angus find his car?
You're pressing your luck. Forget his car, Larry. Maybe you'd better drive.
I found him. Neil Stickney, you are not going to believe this.
So where is he?
Well, I don't know where he is, but I do know who he is. He's Bruce Berger.
Wait a minute. You mean that cement head with the wig?
That cement head with the wig has option to buy controlling interest in this park. Kristen, you have done great. Larry, get your briefcase.
Carl, I meant to mention this. I can't find the briefcase. I had it yesterday.
Larry, you have come to work without your tools. Papa will be very disappointed. And I hate your shirt.
It's a new shirt, Carl.
Carl,
Hello. Security.
This is security.
Did Bruce Berger hand in his ID last night?
I was not on duty last night, sir.
Well, check right now, okay?
Yes, sir. That is a negatory report on the clown and his ID, sir.
He didn't.
No, sir.
All right, did anybody over there see him at all today?
He was spotted last night at the clock tower computer.
This is Mike. You look around, you find him, and you call me the second you see him. You understand?
I'll do that, sir.
Bruce, please don't do anything stupid.
You got to get up, you got to get up, you got to get up in the morning. You got to get up.
Shut up or I'll blow your head off.
In the morning. Help! Help! I'm up here. I'm on the clock tower with a killer clown. Help! Help!
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the park coaster where the one and only National Bruce Berger joins DJ Steve Murphy for a few rounds on the way to the record. Give him your support and don't forget to bite the big one. Thank you.
DeMarios are firing me.
So they think they can just get rid of me and I'll take it lying down. Well, I've never taken anything lying down. Except that one time in San Francisco.
Funland proudly presents artistic director Bertram Joseph in Bye Bye Bertram.
I've got what it takes to make all the breaks. I've got the style to drive the boys wild. I'm queen of the palace. Queen of the palace. I'm queen of the palace.
Sounds like a really good show, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, Q91 Steve Murphy is on round 50. That means he only has 683 left to break the world record. Got mine. You're mine.
This is security. Will the owner of a green 1953 housewife please report to the Skillet Creek Grill? She's choked down and may need jump start. Thank you.
Come on, you SOB. Where are you? Oh, Chad. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, boys and girls, what time is it? It's time for Chad to bite the big one. Well, here's looking at you, kid. Eat hot leg, you white-faced wimp.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Murphy is now on round 67 and going strong. Be sure to visit the coaster and give your support. And fight the big one for anorexia. And with the regurgitation,
The National Bruce Burger is here, folks, and will ride for a few rounds to keep Murph company.
Open wide. Here goes.
There it is again.
What?
The gunfire. It's got to be your gun.
Where?
It's coming from right up there.
Oh, Christ.
It's that damn clown.
He's mine.
Make it plain.
Tragedy struck at Funland this morning. Opening day, which started out as a pleasant outing for $25,000, ended abruptly 2 hours later when gunfire sent thousands fleeing.
The local Bruce Burger heroically stopped mobster Larry DeMario's assassination attempt of Chad Peller, the national franchise clown. Doug Sutterfeld was an eyewitness. Doug?
Thank you, Jenna. Hi there. Doug Sutterfield here, ace photographer, Funland Media Park representative. Here asking people how they rate today's tragedy. And look, here's teen model Denise Wilson. At any time today, did you feel frightened, scared? Feel as if you wanted to rush into my arms and cling to me?
You're a nut. I mean, you're an attractive nut, but you're still a nut.
Oh, come on. Tell that TV audience you're crazy about
Come on,
me.
let's get out of here.
Give me that! Bruce Burger, who has chosen to keep his identity a secret, told this reporter.
In an exclusive interview, I only did what I had to do. And I'd do it again, if I had the chance.
Well, you know, Jana, we had a little bit of a security problem, kind of a crowd problem, but they call Funland Security, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, no more problem, you know? Because when this puppy barks, people listen.
Oh, God, I've been shot.
From the grief-stricken park, a tragedy. For WSUX, Eyewitness Action Alive News Team Update, I'm Jana McMartin. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Jana. Meanwhile, a local DJ is still on a world's coaster endurance run since a malfunction prevented the coaster from stopping. And Funland has a new owner tonight.
His name is Neil Stickney. The arrest of the DeMauro family on charges of embezzlement and racketeering dropped the price of Funland stock to less than 50 cents a share.
Come on in, it's over.
Bruce Burger.
Mike, how the hell are you? I was gonna call, but...
I have to talk to you, Bruce.
Neil.
I have to talk to you, Neil.
Why so touchy? I know it's hard to be up after today. What a day, huh? But don't worry, we'll pull ourselves up again. We always have. Remember 6 years ago? It was your first year. We got Miss Botorama to open the park, and she showed up tanked.
Look, I don't know how or why it happened, but you went crazy today. Really crazy.
Neil, I was as sane as you, Mike.
Then Bruce Burger went crazy. He had a gun, Neil, a gun.
Mike, a clown can get away with murder. Now sit down. I want to tell you what we're gonna do with the park. We gotta do something sensational to make people feel like they have to come to Funland. The DeMaro's got one thing right. They said you gotta grab the people by the balls if you want them to turn their head around. Angus always used to say, if you make a mistake, feature it. Okay. We got a disaster on our hands, I know that. But I think I've got a sensational ride idea. It's an indoor roller coaster. And it's called, are you ready for this? The Nuclear Holocauster. It's more than a thrill ride, Mike. It's a ride that travels through a city that's been leveled by the bomb. It's physical, it's visual, it's emotional, and it is topical, damn it.
Mr. Stickney, here's that ledger you wanted. Okay, that's all you want. I guess I'll be going.
He's so cute. He's just like a little bear, isn't he?
How'd you like to make a pizza out of that? Mike, one last thing. I received your resignation today. Well, I'm afraid I can't accept it.
No, Neil. Keep it. My mind's made up. Oh, when the workmen went up to repair the clock this afternoon, they found something up on the balcony. I think it belongs to you.
Mind, leave it on the desk. Doing there? It's the first time I've seen you without Bruce. What is this doing in your mouth? Okay, okay.
Is this our office? Wally, we finally hit the top.
See? I told you.
Are you still here? Oh, sweetie, no. I guess you want to go home too, huh? Come on. I'll walk you to security and we'll start making phone calls.
But Peter, you've got to understand that when other people are around, I'll have to hide you in my desk.
Mama, please take me to Finland. I want to go there with you. Finland is really the one land where all of your wishes come true.
Papa, please take me to Funland. I want to stay until dark. It's the original, great, all-American, old-fashioned family theme park.
Mama, please take me to Funland. I want to go there with you. Funland is really the one land where all of your wishes come true. Papa, please take me to Funland. I want to stay until dark. It's the original, great, all-American, old-fashioned family theme park.
What's the hang-up, Beltran?
Well, she ain't gonna make it up this hill, Cal.
Where's the D9er?
You can search me.
Hello, Mac. Mac, this is Kelly. Come in. I want to talk to you. Mac, come in. Hey, Mac. Beautiful.
Sure. Buckingham Palace.
You know, this place used to be a refueling station during World War II. I'll bet there hasn't been anybody here since.
I can't imagine why, Dutch. 6 square miles of lush tropical garden spot.
Hey, look, what do you expect? We're only 200 miles off the coast of Africa, right?
All right, listen, I'll get you some help.
Veronica Lake.
What?
Not what, man? Who? This is Veronica Lake. Didn't you ever hear of Veronica Lake? I want to tell you something. This chick was cool before they invented the word.
Come on, let's get out of here. Kelly's gonna be on our tails. We're supposed to be fixing up...
You know what? I'll bet there's some old Life magazines around here.
All right, fellas, what's the story?
Hey, Coach, ¿cómo se va?
Dutch used to be an old explorer scout. He can't seem to break the habit.
Yeah, well, you fellas are being paid to hack out a base camp for Warburton's drilling crews, not rummaging around. You see if you can find the saddle of that D9.
Okay. Don't get uptight. Hire the best. We'll get your job done on schedule.
We've only got 5 days left.
Good point. I'll go rev up my big yellow baby.
You do that. Come on, Dutch. Let's go.
Veronica Lake.
Careful. Ulcers.
Hey, Dutch! I want you to give Beltran a hand on the access road.
Okay, sweetheart. Destroy.
What's the matter? Won't it come out?
Ah, funny looking rock here.
Yeah. It's metallic. Doesn't match the geological formation.
Maybe we've uncovered Captain Kidd's treasure.
Well, whatever it is, it's gonna have to come out.
You sound like the dentist.
Show you how it's done, kid. Get out of there, Mac!
Hey, what's the matter, boy? Hey, Mac, what happened? Mac? How could it happen? I don't get it. What was Kelly doing anyway?
Same as always, pushing.
Yeah, we're driving the D9 is Mac's job, not Kelly's. My God, the guy's gonna die.
Easy, you want Mac to hear you.
Well, somebody's gotta do something.
Well, Kelly's on the radio.
Calling who? Look, the supply ship is 4 days out, and besides, it's too slow. Oh, listen to the guy. Mac needs a doctor in a hospital.
Well, maybe the company can arrange for a mercy flight.
And land where?
Will you shut up? We can rough out a strip as quick as they can fly here.
Well, can't you patch me through to a doctor? I don't care. Ghana, Liberia, anywhere as long as he speaks English. Are there any ships in the area? Well, call me back when you do know. Might as well be on the moon.
Any chance of a plane?
I still can't figure it. What happened, or how, or why. How's it going, Tiger?
What are you doing about getting Mac to a hospital?
Tell. Gotta talk.
Sure. Plenty of time later, Mac.
No. Now. Alone.
Come on, what do you have to say to this joker? If it wasn't for him...
Get out. Come on.
Come on, man. He's my buddy. Listen. You hang in there, here? I'm sticking with you. All the way. We all are.
I don't want you looking at me. You heard the man. Come on. Did you see it?
See what?
I don't know exactly. When you hit the rock, blue, whatever it was, you must have seen it.
I didn't see anything, man.
It was there. Went and killed me, Kelly.
Oh, come on, Mac.
I'm telling you, I saw it. It was a thing. Oh, man. It was weird. Unreal. I never seen anything like it, Kelly.
Sure. It's okay now. Lie back and forget about it.
I saw it jump when the blade hit the rock. I'm trying to warn you, Kelly. It's blue light. My God. It's there, the blade.
I ever tell you I introduced him to his girl at a Halloween party back in the States?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I called her up ahead of time, see? And I said, honey, put on 2 masks.
Huh?
So when Mac took off the first mask, he saw the second, he went, and I said to Mac, I said, well, man, what did I tell you? Not much on looks, but terrific personality.
So what do you say?
So he says, Dutch, would you like to play Dunk the Apples? I said, certainly. He said, with your head? I said, no way.
Don't go in there, Dutch.
Yeah, I want to be with my friend.
But Kelly said that we shouldn't.
I don't care what Kelly said. And what was so important?
Nothing. Better get a tarp. We're gonna have to bury him for the time being.
Is that all you gotta say?
What's the good, Dutch? He's bleeding in his own way.
Yeah. Like an ice cube.
should have had a priest for Mac.
They'll send him back so his folks can do a proper service. Is Dennis gonna grace us with his presence? Kelly's bringing in the Niner, so we can work on her tonight. I haven't seen Dennis. Dennis doesn't put himself out even for Dennis. Why should he care about Mac?
Hey, a man dying makes everybody care.
Maybe a fella could care less if he knew how somebody died. Don't read something that isn't there, Dutch. It doesn't help anyone, least of all Mac. I liked him, Chub. I miss people I like. Can we say goodbye now? Sorry.
You only get one shot at that Mac. What do you say? His trip was short.
Too short. Rest in peace, Mac. We'd better go and turn in now.
You working late or getting a head start on tomorrow?
Only one way to say goodbye to an Irishman, right?
Yeah. Mac, he'd like that.
Here, you knew him best.
Did I ever? Man, that was the most crazy, beautiful kid. He and I worked together on his first job. You know, Chubb, I sort of showed him the ropes. Only did he learn quick. Listen, let me tell you. Behind that young face, he was about as green as your average fire truck. I remember this time we're working down in Zanzibar, you know? And it's hot. Man, is it hot. So we get done and we go into the local saloon. We're going to relax a little bit, have a little coconut juice. So we're sitting there. In through the door walk three of the local talent. Well, they give us the eye. I look at Mac. Mac look at them. Bang, the kid's gone like a shot. I turn around. Hey. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Well, somebody's got to do it. I thought it might be kind of rough on you.
Since when would you care?
Sorry.
Mostly science fiction. Yeah, he ate it up. No sweat, huh? It's got me really strung out.
Where'd that come from?
We're having one for Mac. Then we're turning in. No problem.
You better make it fast, because nobody's sleeping late tomorrow.
Have a slug? Go on. It's a special occasion. Nobody's going to report you to the company for one little shot.
The bar's closed.
What do you mean, report him to the company?
He's a dried-out drunk. Making good with his job's his last chance with the company.
Oh, you're a real sweetheart, Dennis.
What's wrong, Kelly? You always used to know when to bear down and when to ease up.
Look, I'm human.
Well, then remember we are, too.
Yeah, you're right.
How did you get that?
The D9er. I want you to check her out in the morning, and I mean good.
Why, what's wrong?
You find out, and then you tell me.
Here, let me do that. Give me some clue.
I don't like the way she acts. I'm telling you, it was a fluke accident, Bonnie. There was no negligence. Now listen, you tell Warburton nobody's letting him down. He's got my personal guarantee that this job is coming in right on the money. And Bonnie, one more thing. Have you notified McCarthy's mother? Yeah. Well, I want somebody to go over there personally. I don't want her getting some lousy telegram. Right. Okay. Yeah. Same time tomorrow.
Hey, Kelly! Kelly!
What'd you find?
Nothing.
You sure?
Well, I found the compression lever wired down, the drain cock's open, the air intake blocked, and the main fuel line cut.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I didn't want her going anywhere.
You sure made sure.
Well, you saw this. Remember that 99M grader we had nobody could handle?
Yep. Think we got another?
It's a possibility. Still, if you say she's okay...
Well, there was one thing. Come here. Right here. Listen. You hear that? I couldn't locate whatever's causing it.
Probably not important.
Beltran came by asking for her up at the Morrow Pit.
Well, he's just gonna have to make do with the D4. I don't want anybody taking this machine out until I give the green light, okay?
You holding back on me?
Yeah, I guess I am for right now.
Well, when the time comes.
Yeah. Maybe I better move your cot into the 80D so we can get some work done around here.
Don't worry, I'll get my job done.
Then get at it now. I'm getting tired of your attitude.
And I'm tired of being kept in the dark. What's this with this funny blue light? I'm no piece of candy.
You're a sourball.
Yeah. I'm the best shovel operator you'll ever have. Now, back to the blue light. I'm listening.
You breathe one word.
You didn't take Max seriously.
He was out of his head.
Yeah. Makes sense. Still, last night I wondered. I could have sworn the D9 blade moved. Almost took my foot off.
You better be more careful.
Makes you wonder.
Okay, how did it happen? Don't give us none of that about the D9er going haywire. We want to know.
I don't know why.
You were there. You saw it. Maybe you were seeing pink elephants, too.
Kelly, Mac, and Al are dead.
Get off his back. I saw Beltran lose control and go plowing into that radio before the thing ran away with him. He must have bailed out. You saw by the tracks how he got it. What more do you need? A logical explanation.
You know, he's got to come up with one sooner or later.
It's going to have to be later because there's an hour of daylight left and there's work to be done. So let's get at it, huh?
Do you believe that guy? Gee, Dennis, it's real tough, you know? I mean, Beltran and his wife just started to plan a family. Hey, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go swimming. Me and Mac used to go swimming. We go swimming all the time, mostly at night, splashing around like a couple of jaybirds. People used to think we were crazy. We weren't crazy. You have to be crazy to be in this business, right? Live hard, laugh hard, 'cause... Hey, Dennis, come on.
Go swim.
Yeah, come on, right now. We can go.
Sure. While we're at it, let's send out for some pizza. Kelly, about Beltran, what exactly did you see?
Pink elephants.
Straight, huh?
The D9er was operating by itself when it ran him down. Throttling, pivoting, floating the blade.
How?
I don't know how. Some malfunction in the controls. You've seen rogue machinery operate before.
Look, I heard McCarthy, too. I'm trying to warn you. A blue light. My God, I was there in the blade.
You don't believe that.
The question is, do you?
No. Dutch, shut that noise off and get some sleep.
When in doubt, boss around.
Now, don't you start.
Kelly, you can't play ostrich.
That D9 is harmless now. It's out of fuel or racked up out there somewhere. So we leave it be and let the company engineers come in and find the bugs in it later.
And if you're wrong?
Tomorrow's gonna be another tough day. You'd better get some sleep. have you been?
I don't believe Mac was delirious. I saw the D9er operating all by itself.
You're paid to work.
You saw it too, didn't you, when it got belching?
Forget it.
You know, I suppose it's possible for two guys to have the same hallucination, but for two guys as different as you and me, never.
Listen, Buster, I got a completion date, and I haven't got time
Come
to waste
off it! We're up against something we can't fight until we can figure it out. I picked up a piece of that rock that you hit.
What about it?
You know geology better than me. Look close and tell me if you ever saw anything like it.
Meteorite, maybe?
Oh, for the love of God, man, will you face it? Two of us are dead. What'll it take to make a believer out of you? Another one?
All right, Fireball, what do you think I should do?
We gotta level with the other guys. Assuming there is something inside that dozer, we find it and destroy it.
How?
We got plenty of dynamite.
Are you crazy? That D9er costs 90... Okay, come on.
You see Dennis bail out of bed this morning? Nope. So? So? He and your friend Kelly are up to something. I mean for them, not us. I think the pressure's got to both of them. They're looking out for number 1 and 2.
I think this Mac thing bought you a bad dream.
What bad dream? There are 2 graves down there on the beach. And there's lots of room for 2 more.
Listen, Dutch, for once and for all, you know there's not a more experienced construction boss in the business. So let's clam up this dumb talk and get this thing back on a job.
Sure. He's the most experienced boss in the business. Survival of management, that's what they call it. Guys like us, we're expendable. You better take that paper bag off your head and open up those trusting eyes. You and me, Chubb. We're gonna be on the beach pretty soon. Stretched out, Chubb. 4 little bodies all in a row.
Hey, Dutch. Chubb, come here, I want to talk to you. Shake it out and gas them all up, will you?
There's food, canned stuff, 2 jerry's of water.
That ought to hold us till the supply boat day after tomorrow. Hey, Dutch, will you shut that thing off?
He's coming off his spool.
Remote control. That's got to be it, huh? That thing is running by remote control. Listen. Listen, you guys. We gotta do something. I mean, something's wrong. Machines just don't run by themselves. That means there's somebody else on this island. You know, foreign spies or something.
How about a mad scientist?
No, listen, Dennis. Come on, I'm serious.
We're wasting time.
There's got to be a logical explanation.
Got him gassed up?
Yep. I'd sure like to know what that D9er's running on.
Yeah, so would I. We gotta get out of here.
Where to?
That high ground.
Oh, we're not going after the D9?
Well, not until we figure out how. That dynamite didn't phase it.
I still say it's remote control.
We can move faster. We'll hide and run. Gain time until that ship shows up.
You're calling the shots.
Dutch, you better ride with me.
Hey, Dennis, did I ever tell you I played in the Cotton Bowl? In '64, I caught 2 touchdowns.
She won't make it any further up this grade!
Well, I think we better take a look around up there first. We don't want to get ourselves trapped.
Hey, guys, you want to laugh? Wait till you hear the cockamamie story old Denny's been handing me.
Best we can do.
Best? Man, it's terrific.
Well, the truth is, we don't know anything for a fact.
Except that bulldozer kills.
That's good enough for me.
You stay here with Dutch. Chubb, let's take a look.
There's some logical explanation. Hey, Dennis? Listen. Want some music? That thing can't hear. Look. Maybe this isn't such a good idea, you know? Maybe we'd be smart to split up. Kelly and Chubb, you and me, like teams. And we stand a better chance. What do you say?
Why not every man for himself?
You serious?
We stick together.
What about this slope? You think the D9er can get up?
Given time, it can make a road anywhere it wants to go.
Well, then we'd better fight back.
What do you think about building a signal farm? Maybe an airplane or a fishing boat might... Chubb's got an idea. We ambush that dozer, run his truck into it.
And kapow! Fire won't stop steel.
It'll take out the electrical systems and the rubber.
Hey, that's beautiful.
I got a feeling we're going about this wrong.
There's a good spot down the road about a half a mile. Let's get down there and set it up.
I'm beginning to get this, you know? Sort of like being on patrol in Vietnam.
Yeah, sure.
Chub had a wife, Marjorie, and 2 boys in college.
And a few good friends.
Yeah, for what that was worth.
I'll finish.
Do you believe that thing? What's it waiting for?
What's its hurry?
It knew. That ambush, it knew what we were gonna do, and it did it first.
At least you got out, Dutch.
I'm no coward, Kelly. I don't want to die, but that's not being a coward.
Of course it isn't.
Let's get out of here!
What if it comes?
We call for artillery support.
We got speed. We run and keep running until help gets here.
That might not be for days. We gotta fight. We gotta find some way to total that thing.
You can't kill a machine.
Maybe we should appeal to its sense of decency and fair play.
You stink.
All right, come on. Both of you, knock it off. Come on, Dutch.
Give me the...
Listen, don't bug him. He's right on the edge.
I'm sorry. Pain makes me snide.
Will you? Take your shirt off. I'll see what I can do.
Never mind. I can make it.
It's tougher alone.
Let's get out of here!
Hey, you hear that?
Hear what?
The surf. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for a moonlight swim, you know? Hey, Dennis, I ever tell you about the time in Kuwait? Me and Mac, we were... What's it doing out there?
Doing a war dance? Maybe it won't attack at night like John Wayne's Indians.
You're crazy. Coach, he's crazy. He's gonna get us killed. That thing's trying to murder us.
Hey, easy. Take it easy, Dutch. Tell you what. How about, for medicinal purposes only, huh?
Hey, right.
Why don't you, stretch out and relax for a little while? We'll keep an eye on things.
A private stock? Might as well.
Dutch, put this back, will you?
You know, you're finished with Warburton, even if we do get out of this thing. There's going to be investigations, asking for things we don't have, like a logical explanation.
So we tell him the truth.
Like you did after that Andes power plant fiasco?
I told him the truth then, too.
Oh, and they crucified you for it. What did it cost you? Your job? Your reputation? You want a piece of advice? Never have anything you care about losing. Travel light and travel alone.
That's the way you play it.
And nobody lays a glove on me.
As long as you're happy. Dutch?
I'm going swimming!
Hey, Dutch! Hold it! Carpet on top! Now you got him blocked. He's coming fast! A little higher! Now! Let's get out of here! Dutchie was right. You can't kill a machine.
What?
Kill a machine. Hey, wait a minute. Of course you can't kill a machine. Don't you see our mistake?
Yeah. The thing, or whatever. That's what has to be stopped. But how?
I don't know how. But there's a way. There's gotta be a way. Think, man. How do you go about killing
a killer? It's too heavy to hang. It's too big to put in the gas chamber.
Wait a minute. Electricity.
Brilliant.
I'm serious. Electrocution. We shoot juice into that big dozer. We got that generator.
Looks damaged.
Maybe, maybe not. We need a conductor of some kind.
You're spinning your wheels, Kelly.
No, I'm not. It'll work. And that's what's gonna make it work. Come on, Sarbo, give me a hand. You got it straight? Gonna make that dozer charge the grader. When it gets both treads on that grid, wham, we fry it like bacon.
Assuming it'll come from that direction.
I'll jockey the grader.
And assuming it's dumb enough to be suckered.
And you're gonna be at that generator, ready to throw the switch, right?
If it doesn't work?
It has to. It's under warranty. You know, you may make it yet, Starball. it's coming! Come on, Dozer. Come on. Come on and get me. Come on. Over here. Listen.
Nothing.
The home's gone. The thing's dead.
Yeah. But we're not exactly home free.
No, I guess not. All we got is our word that the thing existed.
You know, we could fake things. Tell the authorities the guys got caught in a landslide.
No, tell the truth.
No matter what?
No matter what.
You know, in about 100 years, I might get to like you.
And blow your whole philosophy?
All I know is I'm sure glad to be alive.
So am I, Sarbo. So am I.